Go to WRVA.com.
It's 8 o'clock. Rich has already conquered social media, scanned the headlines, read the reports, finished another Diet Coke, and he's just getting warmed up. Richmond's Morning News with Rich Herrera. This is News Radio WRVA.
8:03 this morning on the Voice of Virginia, News Radio WRVA. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Governor Jim Gilmore will join us. We'll check in with Michael Greer. But right now, let's bring you Richmond's Morning News Brief. Here's all the stories we've been working on this morning. So you're ready to go. Either you wake up with Richmond's Morning News or you play catch up all day. Story number one. El Said wins in Michigan. And the Democrats are going to have to ask themselves a question. Is this really who we are? That's our first story. Here's the latest from Fox News.
Number one.
El Sayed will face off against former Congressman Mike analysts out there, like the Cook Report, for example, that say that argument falls flat after last night's big win. Political gap between winning among just your party and winning a general remains as wide as ever, which means it's something we'll be watching very carefully for the next several months.
I know there's a lot of people like, yes, let the DSA get these guys out there. We'll trounce them. I'm not of that opinion. I'm of this opinion. If you're a Democrat, you have to ask yourself, how big will you allow your tent to be? Will you bring in actual socialist, Marxist, communists that want to destroy our way of life and our government? They want to get rid of the police, prisons, want to have mass amnesty, get rid of ICE. Okay, we've heard that from a lot of different people, but these guys are talking about wanting to get rid of the Senate, get rid of the Electoral College. Our governor's already put us into that pack, and boy, do I got a big problem with that. And they want to get rid of prisons, police, Senate, and the Supreme Court. That is a complete transformation of our way of life and our Constitution. So if you're a Democrat, ask yourself today, do you agree with those people? Do you want to be associated with those people? Do you want them in your tent? You've got to choose. Do you hate Donald Trump that much that you'll take help from anybody? Or will you at least stand up for the principles of the Constitution of the United States? And that's a question you have to ask yourself. And if you're uncomfortable with me posing it to you, then look in the mirror and ask, are you uncomfortable with me saying it? Or are you uncomfortable that you haven't said it? Story number two. We now know who's going to run against Mark Warner. Boy, the resume is impressive. That's our second big story of the morning.
Number two.
All right. Major General Burt Misasawa will be the Republican nominee to run for the United States Senate. Mark Warner is looking for his fourth, and he said his final term in office. This is a man who graduated number one at West Point, went to Harvard, an impressive resume. Now, how many people know him? How much name recognition does he have through the Commonwealth? We'll find out. But now we know who will be locked horns to see who's going to represent us in the United States Senate. Story number three. Hey, football's back.
Number three.
All right, tonight the National Football League kicks off. Canton, Ohio Panthers and Arizona Cardinals get going in Canton. It kicks off the first preseason game of the year. Football is back, college football right behind it, and I am excited. Story number four. So last night I'm sitting there. I didn't buy a lottery ticket. It's a really big jackpot. Do I get up off the couch and go get one? Yeah, maybe no one will win. I was right.
Number four.
Story number four. No lottery winner last night. Next drawing is Saturday. Dave, how much is it?
I think on Saturday it's going to be over 800 million, or is what they're projecting.
Are you going to buy a ticket? Do you normally buy a ticket?
No, I don't buy lottery tickets very often. If it gets that high, sometimes I will.
Well, I've also read that that's the worst time to buy because every idiot like me runs out and buys one, so your chances of winning diminish, even though it's a bigger pot.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like, go buy one for a lottery that nobody wants to buy a ticket, and there's less tickets, and maybe you can win.
That's a good theory. Yeah. And it's probably true.
Do you do quick picks or do you actually pick numbers?
No, I usually do quick picks.
Yeah. Well, okay. If you won, what's the first thing you would buy?
With the 800 million?
Yeah.
Well, I would probably, I wouldn't be into work the next day. I just send them I would just send you a postcard saying from Hawaii
seriously,
hey, I'm having a great time. Wish you were here. Oh, by the way, I quit.
You would just no show on me the next morning?
Oh, I'd text you and say, hey, I just won the lottery. I ain't coming in.
What am I going to do?
That's your problem. I just won $800 million.
What do you think I would do if I won?
Buy a Diet Coke factory?
You think I come to work the next day?
Yeah, you would.
Does that make me weird?
You know, thinking about it, I probably would come to work next day and maybe finish out the week and just make it miserable for everybody.
You made me spit out my soda. You mean you'd be even saltier than you are now? Is that possible?
I would just say, by Friday, I'm done. I go, you better, I'll tie up some loose ends here, but in a couple of days, you're on your own.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I probably wouldn't. If there's nothing else, I'd come in the next day and just rub it in everybody's face. I won the lottery, neener.
You're just walking around. You have you hire some kid, your neighbor kid, to walk in and just throw $100 bills to the ground for you to walk on, just laughing at the rest of us.
Somebody I worked with, he said if he won the 800 million or whatever it was, I would hire somebody just to answer all my calls and tell people no. Because everybody would be calling me for money.
Oh, yeah.
And I would just pay that guy $50,000 a year. Just always had to pick up the phone and listen to their spiel and say no and hang up the phone.
You know, there was a guy that Mike Tyson had at one point that was his hype man. He would walk in, play music, and yell, announcing Mike Tyson was coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Well, Muhammad Ali had the same thing with Bendini.
Yeah.
Nobody really knew what he did, except he did come up with all the float like a butterfly and sing like a bee. He was the one who usually said all that. It basically was just a hype man.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. You know what I want to do one day? I've done a lot of great things in my life. I want to be the guy that carries in the belt. When they have a fight, holding it up, holding the belts up, jumping up and down. Although that's kind of a long walk. I might get tired. Anyway, nobody won the lottery, so they'll redraw on Saturday. Story number 5. Can I beat up on Gen Z? Why not? Let's do it.
Number 5.
All right, Dave. I drink way too much Diet Coke. I actually don't. I think you people over-exaggerate my Diet Coke.
No, you
intake.
do. No, you do.
Stop it. People are listening. Tomorrow, I think today's Pale Ale Day or National Beer Day or something like that.
IPA Day.
Do you like IPAs?
A little too bitter for me, but
yeah, I don't like IPAs.
I can,
I don't get it.
I've had one or two that actually weren't bad, but it's
okay. You didn't say
just my personal tastes are a little too bitter.
You didn't say they were good.
No, it's not my go-to.
That's not that. They weren't that awful.
I've had one or two that were okay. It's not my go-to. If somebody has one, I'll have one, and just to see if it's to my taste.
Okay, so there you go. I'm not.
It's not undrinkable for me.
I'm just a light beer drinker. Give me a nice Pilsner. Goes down.
Yeah, that's my usually go-to.
Right?
A good Pilsner. It's good.
Okay, so tomorrow's National Beer Day. And celebrate, you can crack open your favorite brew. And you can even go the non-alcoholic route. I don't understand why there's such a thing as non-alcoholic beer. Just drink a soda.
That's like decaffeinated coffee.
Yeah, who drinks coffee
I don't
for the
even
taste?
I don't even drink coffee. And if I did, why would I go for decaf?
Okay, that's a great question. Help me out on the James River Air text line. When I was a waiter, people would want decaf. Make sure you give me decaf because I won't be able to sleep tonight. So what are you drinking coffee for?
Drink something else.
I don't like the taste of coffee. There's people I know love coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. That's why I drink Diet Cokes in the morning. But why would you drink decaf? Do you love the taste of coffee that much?
I don't like the taste of coffee at all. That's why I don't drink it either.
Why would you drink? I like sodas. That's why I drink Diet Coke. I don't drink it for the sugar.
I drink it for I like the taste, but I drink it for the caffeine too.
Why are you drinking non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah, but what fun is that?
Yeah. Do they make non-alcoholic scotch? Hey, come over here, Dave. I just got this great non-alcoholic vodka. It's called water. Anyway, this is why Gen Z sucks. In a new article at Men's Fitness, they say the next wellness drink trend could be functional beer.
They call it functional beer instead of just non-alcoholic.
That's what they're saying. It's basically a beer that's either non-alcoholic or low alcoholic ABV, like alcohol or whatever.
Well, when on most of those non-alcoholic beers, there's actually alcohol in it.
Trace.
Yeah, but it's just so small. It's anybody can buy it.
It's
Nobody's gonna get
basically a
drunk
beer
off it.
that's non-alcoholic. It's fortified with good vitamins and supplements. And a bunch of stuff that I can't pronounce.
Who's putting vitamins in beer?
Caffeine, calm focus, as well as botanicals, electrolytes, and even probiotics. I don't drink beer for probiotics.
Go drink Gatorade.
Go drink Ensure or something like
Ensure,
that.
or have a yogurt.
It seems ridiculous, but it wouldn't be surprising. A lot of new drinks popping up to promote the ideas of feel good buzz without the booze. So this would just be a hoppy beer-like version of that.
Well, none of that would give you a buzz.
No, they say no buzz. It's just it's a good. Oh no, they did say feel good buzz without the booze. It'd be
wouldn't give me a buzz.
Beer-like version of that. Well, are there anybody out there? Are there people out there who would like to have functional beer?
But with all that stuff in there, you'd be
All right.
spending a lot of time in the bathroom. Just dump it in the toilet and eliminate the middleman. Well, it's true. It's like all that would. Why waste your time?
You know what? Tomorrow, so Rigney, my son's going home on Saturday. I'm going to bring him into the air. I'm going to bring him in tomorrow and ask him why his generation wants non-alcoholic beer. I'm going to go yell at him when I get home. All right, 833-804-1140 is the number for you to send us a text message. Tell me why you drink decaf coffee and non-alcoholic beer. I drink Diet Coke. I know, maybe I'm being hypocritical. Just tell me. Today's program is brought to you by our friends